arms around me. I've been putting on a fake smile.
So you may hear my kids in the background of this video, well, because that is, well, they live here. I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I picked up to start off this school year. I really didn't go crazy just because we're not traditionally starting school as we would. So like everyone knows that we go to like Walmart and Target and stock up on like the teacher's list of supplies to bring in. So obviously we're not doing that this year because we chose the option of starting off with e-learning first. So I believe it's the first 4 months of school e-learning, and then depending on how we feel after the first 4 months, if we feel comfortable enough to send him back to class to have a face-to-face learning experience, then that will hopefully happen then after the 4 months. But starting off with e-learning, we don't really need too much. We have tons of folders from previous years, tons of binders, paper, loose paper, all kinds of stuff, crayons, you name it. So I just picked up just some more things that I felt that we can use in his cool little learning space this year. So these 2 items here that I picked up, this little planner protector and then the planner itself, I got these from the Dollar Tree and they were so cute. They had a bunch of different ones with different designs around the sides. But I thought that this was cute to just put his little calendar in there. We can mark which days we need to do what subject. So that is, and I'm going to hang it on the wall so that we can see and just stay on task with that, or stay on schedule. And then we picked up these Sylvan Learning vocabulary flashcards. Pretty cool. We got these off of Amazon. And there's just like a bunch of different words that you wouldn't normally think to have on like flashcards. So we've been doing those and trying to get him to memorize how certain words are spelled or how different words are spelled that he wouldn't normally spell in his day-to-day. And then I picked up this basket. I can always use these. I love to grab these. Perfect like staple organization piece. And then I picked up this dry erase board from Walmart. I figured we can do like problems on here and then just like erase it instead of using up a whole bunch of paper. So we're going green with the little dry erase board. And then I picked up this little container. He already put his Foxy stickers on it, but I got this at Walmart. This was like 97 cents, but I thought it was cute just for like any kind of like little knick-knack or something, erasers, whatever he wants to put in there. I am queen of picking up random little organization bins, I'm telling you guys. And then I picked up these Silly Scent markers. We can start off with those because we have tons of markers, so we really don't need more of this stuff, but I just got refreshers. And then a pack of crayons. And this little organization bin I got from the Dollar Tree. I don't know yet how I'm going to use it or what I'm going to use it for, but I picked it up and I picked up more. So I picked up like 4 more. And then this is a cool little pencil case. I thought this one was cool for his desk. And you just put like a pencil in it like that. And it has 3 different levels where you can stick the pens and pencils. So I thought that was cute and different. So that's going to go on his little e-learning station. That's what we're going to call it, his e-learning station, which I'm going to show you guys here in a minute.
I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest, but I'm not.
Here we are in Tony's room. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys around his little e-learning station that we're going to be using this year. We always knew when we got this bed for him that this bottom desk portion was going to be his space to do homework after school. Never in a million years did we think that we were going to be starting off the school year doing full-time learning from this desk. So it's a good thing that we got the bed when we did because it is definitely coming in handy. We do have to get a chair for him. We're going to get like a gaming swiggly chair for under there. And then we also have to get a lamp to put on that desk because as you can see, this under portion of the bed doesn't get much light. So we are definitely getting him a lamp. We have it on the way tomorrow. I will input a clip of what it looks like once we go ahead and get that and plug it on in. But yeah, so let's go ahead and give you guys a little tour of his learning space. We of course had to take down all of the, pretty much all of the toys that were on here. If you've seen his bedroom makeover video, which I'll go ahead and link it in the iCard above here so that you guys can watch that after this one. This bed is brand new here. Pause my phone. Okay, where was I? So this bed is brand new and we did a video, so I'll link that, but we had lots of toys in here on the shelves because it wasn't really getting close to school time, so we just kind of let him have it decorated the way he wanted it decorated. But now that it is almost time for school, it was time to transform this area and turn it into a functional learning space with less distraction. So he wasn't too happy with us taking down all his Legos and his Foxies, but Five Nights at Freddy's characters, if you didn't know what Foxies was. But of course, I went ahead and just left a couple characters up here for him, but if those get to be an issue, definitely believe they will be coming out. But I still tried to keep this area cute and decorated for him and just kind of maybe spark some inspiration to learn and not make it so boring. So of course with the neon lights, that's cool. Hopefully that inspires him to learn. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys around. So the first thing over in this corner here is this folder binder Kubi that I got from the Target Dollar Spot, I believe, last year. And then of course we have some earphones in case he needs to do some kind of assignment where he needs earphones. And in here we just have two binders, one with school information and then one with homework helpers. So things like counter charts, different sample problems, things like that to help with his homework. And then this is just a folder for his artwork this year. And then we have some journals from last year, 3rd grade. This is just a writing journal. And then this one actually was the FSA test prep book we ordered off of Amazon. His teacher suggested it. This was prior to the whole COVID because he never ended up actually getting to do his FSA test, but it was a good book to get, and it still works because we definitely need a refresher on 3rd grade, so this will be good to have on hand. And then we have a National Geographic book and then just some paper for art. And then I went ahead and printed out the SSYRA book list. So this is just the recommended books for different grade ranges. And then I have his switch just up here charging and a box of tissues. And then this is his cute little journal. So this is not necessarily for schoolwork. Daddy won this at work, so he gave it to him. My son's obsessed with the color red because that is the color of this guy, Five Nights at Freddy's Foxy. So this is just his journal to write whatever he pleases in there. And then this is another journal. This came with his little passports. It's a little lab notebook, so he can also use that. And then his cool little shark pen right here on the desk. And then this is the computer he was using last year to finish off the year e-learning. So this is the computer he'll be using again this year. And back here I just have that clear tray that I showed you with the box of crayons, some Post-its, and some glue sticks. And then back here we have two different rulers, so a smaller green ruler and then of course the regular standard ruler. And then over here we have that whiteboard that I showed you guys, the dry erase board. And then this is just another little notebook that he can jot in if he wants. And then we have a little learning clock up here for when we were doing time. We'll definitely be doing that in 4th grade. Again, we did a little in 3rd grade. And then I just have another one of these clear little organizers with some paper clips, or not paper clips, those, what are they? Clip binders, binder clips, and then some erasers, and then staples and bookmarks in there. And then that cute little pencil case that I showed you with pencils, pens, and some highlighters. And then this is just his remote for his lights to turn them on and off. And then I got this cute little light board here on his desk. It says 2020 back to school. And then I just decided to put a cute little plant up here. This space needed some greenery. And then in this little container, he just has his pencil sharpener in there. And then over here on this top shelf, we just have a kid's encyclopedia back here. And all of these books right here are the Tinker Crate pamphlets. So we just keep the pamphlets because we can always purchase more of the material to do these if he ever wanted to make these for a second time. So he gets the Tinker Box by KiwiCo, and it comes with many different things that he can put together, just projects, and we just keep the pamphlets because we can always do those another time. And then he just has a bunch of old I Can Read books and some of the books off of that SSYRA list. And then the markers put in this little plastic organizer. And then we got his Sullivan vocabulary flashcards. And then down here on this side, we just have a bunch of different math and science books from last year. The teacher gave us the books, which was awesome, so that we have tons of refresher material to go into 4th grade this year. Perfect. And then on this side here, I just have this heavy container more so as like a little bookend because it's pretty heavy, and it's just filled with colored pencils and then his pencil that he got from Breckenridge. And then he has the Boxcar Children's set. He has 2 different sets. So he has this set right here. It actually only goes from 13 to 24, and then randomly we got an 88 somehow. So, but he loves the Boxcar Children's set. Him and his dad read that together, so that's like their bonding thing. And then on this side, this is another heavy stand, so I have this here to hold the books up. We just got his Five Nights at Freddy's character sitting in here, and best believe if these become a distraction throughout the year, they will be going. But they're cute in this little shopping cart. This Tony won from work as well. He is a shark at work with the sales that he does, so he's constantly winning things. And then over here, we just have his little passports, like suitcase thing that came along with it, and then just some other different pamphlets that he gets with his, he gets the regular little passports like World Traveler, and then he also gets the science edition. So all of these were from the science edition that he gets. So he just has these up here so that they have lots of learning material inside of these pamphlets, so that's why we keep them and just have them out so that if he's ever curious or wants to go back and maybe learn something more from those, then he can do that, and he has that option. Up here we have the second set of the Boxcar Children books that I was talking about. So this one goes from number 1 through 12, and he loves this set as well. And then I just have this cute little like locker lock. These are like kind of throwback old school. I remember using these to open up my locker in school, so I just have that there for a little decor, back to school decor. I'm so extra. And then over here, this came with that little passport science edition. Just some test tubes, and then I have some cool little crystals that we got from Breckenridge not Breckenridge, from the pumpkin festival that we went to. They got to sieve their own crystals. And then of course a little timer here, so if I'm having him read or do something where he needs to be timed, then this is exactly 1 minute and 10 seconds. I timed it with my phone. Random 1 minute and 10 seconds. And then we have his Maker Lab science book up here. This book just includes 28 super cool projects that the kids can do. And then we have his little space model up here, his planet model, and a little volcano that came with his little passport science edition, and 2 crystals up here. So this is like his little science space. And then it comes back to where we started. And then back here on the wall, I just hung up his world map that we got from his little passport kit. I thought it was such a good idea to have this up here to look at and refer to and just learn the different countries. And then over here, I just hung his planner. So that is easy to just take off and use as needed, and then just hang back up here on the tack. So hopefully that'll keep us on schedule and on track for the first 4 weeks of school. And then this Slytherin, like a laminated little thing that he got this last year in school. His teacher was obsessed with Harry Potter, so she gave that to him. And then his Antonio Street tag, name tag that we got from Legoland a couple years back. And I plan on putting a family picture also on his desk somewhere so he can see our beautiful faces while he's in here learning.
Just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I'll be going away for a while. Oh, and I don't know what I'll find. Maybe I can be a rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated if I listen to my heart. I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I don't wanna be trapped in a box. I just wanna go my own way. 'Cause I am on my way. 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 I am on my Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like. Where's the fun in doing what you're told? But I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time, so call me whenever, 'cause a night like this, it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like.
All right, here is the finished product. I have finished his 4th grade chalkboard. I've done this chalkboard for this kid like this since he was in kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and now 4th. We will continue to do this chalkboard for as long as we keep this board. This thing's kind of on its last legs. It used to have a tray right here, believe it or not, and that has gone. So But I absolutely love doing this for him every year. I love to see how it changes throughout the years, and these are going to be some great pictures to look back on when I'm older and he's older, to just see what his interests were at that time. And I definitely had to put something about e-learning quarantine, because we want to remember this and know that we experienced it and see how it was, and just document this time right now that we're in. So of course he's going to 4th grade. It's 2020. His teacher is Miss Mom and Mr. Dad. 9 years old, e-learning during quarantine. He says he wants to be a game creator when he grows up, but that seems to change every month, so we'll see. And then his favorite foods right now, hot wings, pepperoni pizza, and grilled cheese. That is my sorry excuse for a little grilled cheese sandwich down there, but I tried. And then of course he's obsessed with YouTube. Five Nights at Freddy's, that's what this FNAF stands for. And then of course Roblox. And there you have it.